If you guys saw my last video on Marauders, you know I'm a big fan of this book. Out of all the new X-Men stuff, this one is clearly my favorite. It's the one I've liked the most. It's got my favorite X character in it, in Kitty Pryde, or Kate Pryde now if you guys are doing that. I love this book. Issue 3 came out so quickly. I felt like I just read issue 2 and this one comes out 2 weeks later. I don't know what's going on with the X-Men release schedule. It's all over the place, but it's also very, obviously planned out. So I'm kind of intrigued by that. So issue 3, no Kate Pryde. You lost me there a bit. I was very iffy reading this one because it's about Sebastian Shaw, who is a character that I don't really like. I think he serves his purpose when he has, enough going on with him. But this wasn't a bad issue, I gotta say. So he resurrects his son, Shinobi, and it's pretty much just him setting up that he wants to take down Emma. That's what this issue's about. They are gonna have a lot of conflict going on later. That's okay, so it's just Shinobi being resurrected. You know, we see Egg on Krakoa, Pyro's in a wheelchair because something happened with him and Wolverine. Interesting stuff. I think this issue takes place before issue 2. I didn't actually look into that. I should have, because it's probably what a professional reviewer would do. But you probably read this if you're watching the video. So it's a simple story. Shinobi goes back to his usual stuff. He's trying to figure out this new world. He's impressed by the world that his father helped build now for mutants. Very interesting stuff. Sebastian is like I said, I don't know if Sebastian's a great character, but he definitely has a lot of play in here, and he really set him up as being kind of like the opposite ends of Emma. He sets up his own boat, and he wants Shinobi to, be the kind of the Kitty Pryde to his, Emma Frost. So that's kind of cool. I can't wait to see how that plays out. We're gonna have some rivals because she's the Red Monarch. This guy's gonna be the what was it? The Black Bishop. Because I don't think there's an in-between piece of whatever Jonathan Hickman does with the weird white background talking about the weird language. It's like some text messages between Kitty and Bishop, I think. I didn't read it because that's not why I'm reading this book for. I made this thumbnail before I got this book because I thought Kitty Pryde was going to be in it, and she's not, and I'm not changing the thumbnail. So maybe I'll just leave it. You'll be confused and whatever. So, and does Sebastian lie when he says that the White Queen and Red Queen were responsible for his son's death? I don't know. We don't know. That could be fun to see come into later issues. But this one did a good job of setting up what we're going to see coming down the line in this book. Who are the new villains? How Sebastian is going to tie into Emma's stuff, and I'm actually really excited to see where that goes. This was a very interesting issue for something that didn't have any of the characters I like in this book in it. So Marauders number 3 feels like issue 2 came out yesterday, and now we got issue 3, and I think issue 4 comes out this month too. What is happening with this book? We're getting so much of this book, and I'm very excited for it. So I definitely recommend checking this one out. It's a great read. You guys are gonna have so much fun with it. And if you like Sebastian Shaw, which I don't know who does, you might find him an interesting villain in this, kind of compelling in a weird way. So check it out, guys. It's definitely worth reading.